Hi, welcome to my website, misssamellis.weebly.com. Today I'm going to show you a little around my website and show you what I've worked on over the last few months. On this first tab, About Me, you can learn a little bit about me, my background, and why I want to become an early childhood educator. You can also reach out to me with any questions or comments you may have as you look through my website. The next tab is my reflections. These are papers that I've written about my views and values for my future classroom. I have given you the option to reach out to me with any questions or comments you may have in regards to my reflections. And if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you can click on the previous button to see all of the other reflections I have written. On my ePortfolio, you can see my first year goals, which are 2 goals that I hope to achieve during my very first year of teaching, and how I plan to achieve them. I have also provided links to digital resources that I hope to use during my first year of teaching. On my Connected Educator plan, you can learn what it means to be a connected educator through the video I've provided, and you can also learn how I plan to become a connected educator in my first year of teaching. You can reach out to me if you would like to connect with me or collaborate with me. My professional learning communities and organizations that I have joined are EdWeb and Nebraska Educational Technology Association. I have provided links to both if you would also like to join these professional organizations. My professional learning network, on this tab, you can see what a professional learning network is, and you can also see how I have created mine through my Twitter account at Miss Sam Ellis, the educational Facebook groups I have joined, Early Childhood Educators, Early Childhood Education Building Brains with Heart, and Future Leaders in Early Childhood Education for college and university students. You can also see the interview that I had with Miss Christy Bauer, who uses social media and technology in her school, as well as the essay I wrote in regards to the interview I had with her. On my field experience descriptions, you can read a little bit about different places that I have gone and visited and worked in early childhood schools. On the pictures, you can see all of the work that I have had with children so far at Little Cubs Daycare, where I currently work. On my personal reflections page, you can learn about my views of technology integration in the classroom through my video or the essay that I wrote. My philosophy for education, you can read all about my early childhood education beliefs, and there's quite a few that I have listed here. For my resume, I have provided my most updated resume, so you can use it for whatever you need. And finally, in my ePortfolio, I have sample lesson plans, one for 2nd grade and also one for kindergarten. Next tab is my digital toolbox. I will start with augmented reality. You can check out these tools such as SkyMap, which is used to teach kids about the solar system and astronomy, and I think it's a very cool tool to use. Next is coding, and these resources help you understand and use online coding. It has common coding languages as well as resources for using coding. Next is collaborative learning. On this page, you can see what I value as a connected educator once again, and you can reach out to me if you would like to collaborate with me and share ideas. Digital repositories, my G Suite. These are going to be all of the Google tools that I have found and created, such as an interest survey using Google Forms, and a map of my participants who have done my quizzes before using Google My Maps. You can also check out my YouTube pages. I have all of these playlists listed here. If you click on one of these, you can go to my YouTube page and see all the videos I have added to those. You can see what is and is not integrated technology through a video I created. And you can also view my thank you message to George Couros, the author of our textbook. Lastly, on that tab, you can go to social bookmarking and see a list of websites that I believe are great resources to have. There are quite a few here with links to them, so I'll go ahead and check them out on your own time. Next is digital assessments. These are going to be all of the formal assessments that I have learned about to help you understand what your students know and where they may need more help. Once again, there are quite a few examples of these, and they are definitely worth checking out. Next is digital storytelling. On this page, you can see all about the digital types of stories that you can create for your students. And there are also quite a few different ways you can create these as well. Presentation tools. On this tab, you can check out the examples I have created through Adobe Spark and Prezi, and they are both excellent resources to create presentations. Screencasting. This is where you can do exactly what I am doing right now. You can share information with your students through a video, and it's a very good tool to use. And finally, I have my virtual field trip page, where you can see the example that I used at Clearwater Marine Aquarium, where you can take your students on a field trip without ever having to leave the classroom. I hope you've enjoyed my website, and I encourage you to look at it closer when you have a moment. Thank you very much.